What's up, guys? Man Cave Collectibles coming back at you today with another review. Today I want to take a look at the Marvel Legends Colossus and Juggernaut 2-pack. So this has been out for a decent amount of time now, and I'm sure there's plenty of reviews out there on it. But I want to go ahead and throw a review up on my channel of these two guys. They are two of my favorite characters from the Marvel Universe all time. So I just wanted to throw this out there and give you guys a look from my perspective on these figures. So we got nice window packaging on this. Hasbro really made this good for inbox collectors. As you can see both figures real well. We can see all of their different accessories, Juggernaut with the multiple hands. We've got the damaged helmet and face there as well. Flipping around to the side here, we got a little Juggernaut art. And on the back, we've just got one of these iconic covers of those two guys fighting, X-Men number 102. Then we got a little write-up here about Juggernaut and Colossus on each side. And on this side, we've got some Colossus artwork. So that is pretty much it for the packaging. We'll go ahead and get these guys out of the box and see what we got. All right, guys, so we got Juggernaut and Colossus out of their packaging. And here they are. One of the coolest things about this 2-pack and what really kind of sold me on it is when I have always named my top 5 Marvel characters, these guys are 2 of my top 5. So it was really nice to get them in a 2-pack, kind of lucked up on that. We'll kind of run through accessories really fast. So Colossus gets a couple additional hands. So he comes in the package with the fist hand on. I swapped that out for kind of one of the open hands, but he gets 2 pair of open hands, or 1 pair of open hands and 1 pair of fist hands. So you can see that real nice detail on the sculpt, good paint work. They did a good job here on those. As far as Juggernaut, so he comes with more accessories. He gets the additional head along with the damaged helmet. So you can look at that. Real nice job there. Excellent sculpt work. Excellent paint detail. All the face damage there. Big black eye. Busted lip. Looks really good. And then the damaged helmet here. So that is a really soft plastic. You can see that that can kind of be bent and molded. I mean, it goes back to its original shape, but you can kind of see how that works. But looks really good. Good paint detail here on the inside. Nice sculpt work around the outside. Just kind of some different battle damage and things there. Looks good. And then lastly, his additional hands. So he gets kind of a semi-grasping hand, I guess you could say. And then just more of an open palm hand here. So those look really nice. Good sculpt work on those. And just kind of show you the difference in sizes. Colossus is a big Marvel legend, but when you put these 2 hands beside each other, that really, kind of gives you a good feel for the difference in size. So there's that. All right, now as far as articulation on these guys, the articulation is virtually the same on both figures, with the exception Colossus does have double jointed knees, single joints everywhere else. There's a lot of reviews out there as far as articulation. I'm not going to bog you guys down and waste your time with showing all the articulation. You got a ball joint in the head here. You got rotation at the bicep, single jointed elbows on both. You got your typical Marvel Legend joints at the wrist there. You've got a thigh swivel on both here. Single jointed knees on Juggernaut, double on Colossus, and then your standard Marvel Legend articulation there in the ankles. So articulation's okay for figures this size. The single jointed elbows, single jointed knees on Juggy you know, you're going to be limited as far as the different poses you can get them in. But I think just having these figures on yourself, just their sheer size and shelf presence, you know, that's really where it's at as far as these guys. You don't do or see so many dynamic poses with these, so I think that's okay as far as that's concerned. Overall, I really like these figures. Jug here, we can just take a quick look at the face sculpt inside here. So this is a soft plastic here as well, just like the other one. However, it is molded to his head here. But you can see in there, just really good job around the teeth area, the eyes in there. Looks really good. Spinning on around to the back here. Boots have a nice kind of texture feel to them. So they did a good job on that. And then his kind of the gauntlets that he has. So they actually do have a texture here. Now on the original release of this, which I did have and ended up selling it in one of my Marvel Legend lot sales, the helmet also had the same texture that these you know, bicep bands and wrist gauntlets had, where in this one they just decided to go with just a smooth plastic. This helmet here actually doesn't even have the battle damage at all that this helmet has on it here. So just kind of some differences to point out. And then as far as Colossus, take kind of a quick look at him up close. Not a ton of detail you can do or even need to do with a guy that's all metal, but it looks good. The paint work is done well. I don't have a lot of paint bleed anywhere on this figure. Got a little bit of a paint defect there from the, looks like maybe where a little bit of the yellow is chipped and it's red underneath. One thing I do wish with Marvel Legends, like this type of stuff, wish that stuff would go on the bottom of the foot. You know, they got plenty of space here to do it. Instead of putting it on the back of the thigh, we see that a lot. All right, guys, so that's my review of these two guys. Tell you what, we'll do one last thing. We'll throw in, just for size comparison, we'll throw in the new Hulk Target exclusive figure I do happen to have right here with me. So you can see Hulk there is pretty big as far as size comparison there. He's about the size of Juggernaut. Colossus kind of looks small between these two guys. So really cool set, super happy about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe. Till next time.